and all the roundabouts are blocked. People are staying there the whole day. It's really incredible. They are in the street, on the roundabout, spending the whole day there. It's really like one of the secrets in psychology to understand ourselves and to understand the behavior of other people. What are your values? What are your needs? Look at other people's needs and values, and you will see that most of the things we do, most of the behavior, most of the things we say are based on our values and on our needs. A very interesting video for you about the yellow vest. So I'm in France right now. I've been in France for the last couple of months, and lately something very interesting is coming up. So you probably heard in the media about the yellow vest who are going in the street, and in this video I want to give you a very important aspect, one of the secrets of psychology that the yellow vest has put on the outside and showed us in a very clear way. So what is this aspect? It's something that is related with our own values. What happens now in France, what is happening now in France is really about values. If you look at the media, what you hear a lot of time is everything related with the notions of justice. People feel that there is no more justice in France because the government is treating us and them in a very unfair way, unjust way. And so people feel that their value for justice is not met. So what do? They go on the outside and they say, well, right now our value for justice is not met, and we need the government to meet our value for justice. That's really what is behind the message. And there's many other values I will show you. I wrote a few. So there is the notion of lie and truth, or like people know that the government and the media are not telling them the truth about everything. So what they are speaking of when they go in the street, they say, we want truth. We want to know everything clearly, and we want you to stop lying to us. That's what they are saying. What is it? It's again a deep need and a deep value for truth. That's something that is deeply ingrained in us. You know, if you have a relationship and in those relationships there is no trust, there is no truth, there is no honesty, something is wrong. And you cannot have a fulfilling, harmonious relationship if those needs and values are not met. So here we can see that one of the deep motivation for the yellow vest to go in the street is to say our value in our relationship with the government is not met. Our value for justice, our value for honesty, our value that is more for autonomy and choice. So we all want to have freedom. You know, France and all the countries, most, but France in particular, the base, the foundation of this country is freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of way of living. And we have forgotten that because the government is controlling everything we do. The society is telling you what to do, when to do it. And it's something we have been conditioned to be and believe since we are very young. When we go to school, someone else, an authority, is telling you when you come, when you sit, when you stand up, when you go to the toilet, when you go to eat, when you go to have holidays, and what you have to do and what you have to learn and when you have to pass a test. This way of conditioning children, although there is some good side in the school, certain things to learn, I don't think the form, the way it's made, is helping us, because at the end it removes our freedom of choosing, of listening to ourselves, or listening to our own intuition. And people, after a while, when they go to work and still follow this structure of someone else is telling you what to do, when to do it, and when you can do something and what you can do, there's this feeling inside of us that our need and our value for freedom, for choice, for autonomy is not met. So what happened? People go in the street and say, well, our values are not met. The system, the society is controlling us in a way that it cannot meet our values and need for freedom. I wrote other things. We feel like we are being stolen by the government with the tax. First, because France is one of the highest taxed country. So we have a feeling that it's way too much. So that's where there is also this feeling of injustice. It's not fair. It's not balanced. It's not a good relationship. If you work in more than half of what you've worked for, like half of your hours and half of your money and half of your time is going to someone else's hand, you will feel stolen. In addition, we also know that a lot of things for which this money is being used is not right. It's things that we don't believe as a population. War, most of people don't want to go to war, but a lot of the money that we are paying is going for that. It's also the corruption of the whole society, and we know it, and it's quite clear. It's the salary of the politics. It's a huge amount compared to what the population is earning. So there's really this feeling deeply inside us that this is not fair, this is not right, this is not the truth about what you're doing, because they kind of hide what they are doing. We don't feel respected. Respect is a very big value, and so there is this feeling of this value, this need of respect is not met by the behavior of the other, which is the government, the society. And we feel that we are getting stolen by you, so we want this to change, so people go in the street. And the last thing that I wrote was related with responsibility. We also feel that we want to be responsible for our life. It's a little bit related with this notion of freedom or autonomy. We want to be the one who are controlling our destiny, who are deciding what to do. And we want to have the responsibility for that, instead of letting someone else, like the government, taking responsibility for everything, but at the end they don't take responsibility for their action if they do mistakes. They don't take responsibility for their people. And we cannot have, as people, citizens, the responsibility for our life, because everything is controlled and decided by someone else. So we want to take back this responsibility too, which give us freedom, autonomy, choice. So all those values are deeply the motivation, the psychological motivation for the yellow vest to go in the street, to just burn everything, to scream, to be outside the whole time, even when it's raining. It's really incredible to see that in France. You know, I'm now living in a very small town in the countryside. There's 100 inhabitants. Here there is nothing going on, not much, but just close to this little town there is another town, and all the roundabouts are blocked. People are staying there the whole day. It's really incredible. They are in the street, on the roundabout, spending the whole day there, just showing that they have a message, they have needs, they have values, and it's important for them to express it. And I found it so beautiful because, you know, values and needs are our core personality, psychology. It's really deeply ingrained inside us. If we speak on a more spiritual level, it's important to let them go, but to live our daily life and to be in harmony with ourselves and with other people and with other people we have relationship, like a government, we need those values to be met. If not, we will never feel that this relationship is right for us. Anyway, so I hope this video helps. It's really like one of the secrets in psychology to understand ourselves and to understand the behavior of other people. What are your values? What are your needs? Look at other people's needs and values, and you will see that most of the thing we do, most of the behavior, most of the thing we say are based on our values and on our needs. So this is the little connection with psychology and the yellow vest and everything that is happening in France. I hope it helps you. And please subscribe to this channel. I had the channel in French where I was putting all my English video. But now I created this new channel to put only English videos. So you can sign up and you will find regularly some videos about different subjects, going from spirituality to psychology to well-being to meditation and Buddhism, and how to transform your life and live a better life. So please sign up to my YouTube channel. That will help me. And if you want to follow one of my training seminars, online courses, having some coaching session with me, that's mainly what I'm doing right now. So see you soon, and have a beautiful day. Transform your life the way you want it to be. See you soon. Bye.